Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you this really cute and fun mini album that I just finished. I used a free digital template that I downloaded from Two Peas in a Bucket that was designed by Wilna, and it's a coffee cup mini album, and it's really cute and fun. And I just want to show you kind of how it works when you do the download, and then I'll show you what I did with the download. But when you download it, you get like the instructions on how to put it together in the download, and then you get the templates themselves, which print out like this. And I printed mine with my photo printer on watercolor paper, and my photo printer has a watercolor paper setting, so that worked really well. And then you just cut them out. So any area that's sort of, white like this, you just can cut out, and then you put photos there, and then you bind it all together, and there's instructions on how to bind it all together. And you actually use a Starbucks coffee cup for the cover in the instructions that she gave, and which looks really cute. But I actually wanted to keep it like cup shaped, so I changed that up a little bit how I bound it. But that's the fun thing about the digital templates, is you can add your own style and flair to it. So thank you, Vilna, for putting out such a cute template, you guys. It's really beautiful. And then it came together so quick and easy. I did pictures of my sister and I. And so I'm going to make another one so that I can send one to her and keep one for myself. And so I talked to Vilna about doing it for the January virtual crop that we're having for Life on the Scrap Beach. So, and she said I could. And so that's what we're going to be doing on Saturday. And there's going to be a whole bunch of information in the video description on how to download the template, where to go, where to get it, and then the show times and all that sort of information, so you know exactly where to go and what to do if you want to join us and make a book along with me on Saturday. And that's this coming Saturday, which is January 8th, 2011. So here's my book, and I took a Starbucks cup and I cut it in half, and I painted it and altered it and stamped it. And this is right here is actually a piece of the bag. It's a piece of a Starbucks bag that I cut up just to add some fun texture. And it actually says you're holding something special, which right on the bag, which I thought was awesome for the book. And I called it Latte Love, and I even put coffee in the cup. It was a lot of fun to make this little cup. I had a really good time with it. So then you open it up, and you don't have to do a lot to it. That's what I loved. It came together quick. I just started it last night and I finished it today. But you can see how, it comes already decorated and painted. Excuse me. And then you just add your own embellishments. So I added a picture of my sister, and this quote says, "The morning cup of coffee has an exhilaration about it which the cheering influence of the afternoon or evening cup of tea cannot be expected to produce." And that's a quote from Oliver Wendell Holmes. So I tried to find a picture of my sister where she looked kind of wired, and I put a little label here. It says "To Liz with Heart," because love didn't fit. And then I just added like a little piece of paper here and some ribbon, and I used a lot of these canvas flowers from Jelly Bean Soup and a lot of buttons and twine. And then here is a coffee companions. I put a picture of the two of us in there, and I just added a button and some Prima Bling and wrote her a little note. And then on this layout, it says, "Good communication is just as stimulating as black coffee and just as hard to sleep after." And that's an Anne Morrow Lindbergh quote. And I just didn't do any journaling because I loved the quote and how it spoke to me. So I just tried to find a picture where it looked like we were having a really good conversation. And so I picked this picture of the two of us, and then added a little canvas flower and a button again, and a piece of twine to turn it. And I just added this little heart rub on, and then I put a lot of diamond glaze throughout the album to highlight some things. And then on this page, there's a quote from Wilna that says, "Man does not live by coffee alone. Have a cupcake." And I didn't have any cupcake photos, but I did have this picture when my sister and I went to IHOP, and she only eats the insides of her pancakes. I don't know why. It's just, you know, people have their things. And one time we went, she actually was playing with it, and she put the outside that was left into a heart shape. So I thought that was fun for the album. And then this one, the quote is, "The powers of man's mind are directly proportional to the quality of coffee he drank." And it's a quote from Sir James Mackintosh. Sorry. And this is just a photo. I had a random sort of webcam photo of me just thinking. And I added another little note and some button and ribbon. And then this page is photos of the two of us from a Halloween party. And I just put Halloween 2009. And then on here I wrote why we should never try to look sexy, because the person who took this picture told us to try and look sexy, and apparently we failed miserably. So, and then this quote says, "The coffee is prepared in such a way that it makes those who drink it witty. At least there is not a single soul who on quitting the house does not believe himself 4 times wittier than when he entered it." And that's Charles Louis de Secunda. It's French, and my French pronunciation is horrendous, so apologies. I have, you know. So I just have a picture of my sister from a party that we went to one time. I was up in Virginia, and I added a rub-on that says "Sweet as Candy" and a little heart bling there. And then on this page, the page itself said "Sweet to be with you," and so I just added a picture of the two of us. We're much better at looking sweet than we are at looking sexy. So, and then this quote here says, "I have measured out my life with coffee spoons" by T.S. Eliot. And this page was just so pretty, I didn't want to cover it with a photo, so I just left it as Wilna had it. And then on this page it says, "A cup of coffee shared with a friend is happiness tasted and time well spent." So I just have another picture of the two of us in that frame that she had there, and then I added, you know, just some little flowers. And then that's it. I just did the covers and put some canvas over the binding. And then I made my coffee cup to go on the front. And it was it. It came together so fast. It was so fun. And so thank you, Wilna, for creating the template and for giving me permission to use it on my Ustream for our crop. And I hope that you guys think it's as cute as I do, and that you'll want to join us. So check us out Saturday, January 8th, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern USA time, which is GMT -5, UTC -5. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this little mini as much as I did. Bye!